Today we're going to make things interesting by building interactive views. Feel free to follow along by downloading the starter code from the previous video in the description below. So far we've built some static screens, just showing a little text here and an image there. Let's add more modifiers to the H-stack to help the views stand out more. For example, we could add background frame, background, and a corner radius. Now it's time to make things more interesting by adding some dynamics to our views, using @state and @binding. Open up the library. Try the keyboard shortcut, Shift-Command-L. Search for the color picker in the Views tab and drag one to the top of the body view. By default, the color picker passes a dummy constant .red color. This gets your project compiling quickly, and constant bindings can be useful for previewing, but it won't help us change the actual color of the H-stack background color. Instead, we need to store the selected color from the picker somewhere and then pass that selection to the image to tint it. To do this, we could add a @state property to track the color. First, we need to add a new property in Content View to store the selected color. However, this can't be a regular property. It needs to be declared with the @state property wrapper. Using a plain property won't work here. If we try passing a regular property into the color picker, it will fail to update the UI when changed. This is because SwiftUI needs to observe changes to the color selection. By using @state, SwiftUI will automatically detect any edits made in the color picker and refresh the view. Because you need a binding to a color and not a color, but this error will suggest the way to fix it, which is just to add a $sign. Great! Now you can pass just regular change color into the background for the H-stack. There we go! Now when we use the color picker, we can see the background color of the H-stack updates in real time.